month of May is speeding by. We're so close to the 107th running of the Indy 500. So I went to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway vaults to look back at the greatest spectacle in racing and the history through photos.
We've got Rick Mears, a couple photos, Jeff Gordon, AJ Foyt.
Pictures capture priceless moments in Indianapolis 500 history.
So you've got 35mm and 4x6 film, and then the slides.
From glass negatives taken in the early 1900s.
This is Howdy Wilcox in 1915.
To images of Amelia Earhart at the Speedway in 1935. Over 5 million images live on inside the vault at IMS. Joe Skabensky dedicates his life to finding, preserving, and digitizing all the photos of past Indy 500s.
Let's see.
Binders nearly burst open with 250 pages of slides each.
Some years have 4 books. It adds up quite a bit.
Skabensky says a little under 100,000 photos have been digitized so far.
Some of these negatives are deteriorating, so trying to get those archived now before, they're lost just to time.
He finds hidden gems along the way.
Trying to find that one little image takes some time, but when you do find it, it's really cool.
Like this image of Mario Andretti in 1969 drinking the milk on Victory Lane.
It's kind of just been lost until now.
Nobody thought that photo existed.
Doug Bowles, president of IMS, values these Speedway treasures.
The thing that makes the Speedway so special is its history, right? And when you know that all of that history is captured through photographs, really dating back to the time that the Speedway was first being constructed, it is pretty amazing.
Also amazing, not many people know this exists.
We get a lot of calls from folks who say, I think my dad or my granddad or uncle was a riding mechanic in the 30s. But for the vast majority of our fans, I don't think they have any idea that this is here.
In this fireproof, temperature-controlled vault, once you start looking at the old photos,
oh, look at that, slides.
You don't want to stop.
Now that we're here right now, I'd like to pull out the 1998 book and look through. That was the first year that I was here as a team owner.
What are you looking for?
So I'm going to look for me.
Sure.
Actually, there's our qualifying photo with us in it, there next to Jim Harbaugh after we qualified for the 1998 Indianapolis 500. There you go. Wow. The first set we find it, right?
Experts like Skabensky sift through the stacks fast.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've gone through all these photos?
Oh, I haven't gone through all of them once yet, but I've been through quite a bit of this.
There's so much Indy 500 history we don't even know.
AJ's first win.
But through this work, no images left behind.
Juan Pablo Montoya and Jeff Gordon driver swap.
And history from the greatest spectacle in racing.
These are the 4x5s.
Remains in the future. Megan Shin, WRTV.
Inside the vaults, they watch everything from the moisture to wearing gloves while handling fragile films. The Indiana Historical Society has quite a few old Indy 500 photos too, so between both of them, not much has happened at the Speedway that hasn't been captured on film. Fun fact, you can visit the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum as well and buy copies of the historic images you saw.